The human was given 1 hour to prove his worth. He used 30 seconds to fix her armor. Commander Velshaw had no patience for untested crew members. Her ship, the Eternal Vigil, was the pride of the Velkathi fleet. Every position earned through merit. Every crew member proven in combat. When High Command assigned her a human engineer, she'd protested. They'd overruled her. 1 hour, she told Marcus Chen when he reported for duty. Prove you belong here. Fail, and you transfer to cargo hauling. Marcus nodded. Understood, Commander. What would you like me to? I'll decide when I see what you're capable of. Velshaw turned to leave. Then her shoulder armor locked. The servo mechanism, damaged in the previous engagement, finally gave out completely. Her arm froze at an awkward angle. Velshaw growled in frustration. Engineering team will need 3 hours to... May I? Marcus was already moving, toolkit materializing from his pack. You have 1 hour to prove your worth and you want to waste it on 30 seconds. Marcus examined the shoulder joint. Maybe 45 if the servo housing is cracked. Velshaw stared. Our engineers need specialized equipment for power armor repairs. Yeah, but I grew up fixing farm equipment in Iowa. Marcus pulled out something that looked disturbingly improvised. Servo mechanisms are servo mechanisms. Mind if I... She gestured impatiently. Marcus went to work. 28 seconds later, Velshaw's arm moved freely. She rotated her shoulder experimentally, full range of motion, no grinding, no lag. How? Bypass clip was misaligned. Marcus showed her the component. Happens when you take impact damage from the right angle. The housing compresses, shifts the clip 0.3 millimeters, and the whole system locks. He reassembled the panel with practiced efficiency. Your engineers probably would have replaced the entire servo assembly, which works but takes time. This fix will hold for about 2 weeks, then you'll need the proper replacement. But for now... He stepped back. Velshaw tested the armor. Perfect functionality. You diagnosed and repaired combat-grade power armor in under 30 seconds. Well, yeah, it's basically a really fancy tractor. Marcus grinned. And I've fixed a lot of tractors. Velshaw activated the ship-wide comm. All senior staff, conference room now. Marcus blinked. Ma'am, I still have 59 minutes to prove. You've already proven enough. Now I want to see what else you can do. The senior staff assembled within minutes. Velshaw got straight to business. Chief Engineer Kresheval, your report yesterday listed 17 systems requiring maintenance. Priority levels 1 through 3. Estimated completion time, 6 weeks. Kresheval's crest flushed. Yes, Commander. We're operating with reduced efficiency due to... Give the list to Marcus. Silence. Commander, Kresheval protested carefully, these are critical ship systems. Weapons targeting, life support, navigation. We cannot trust an unproven... He just repaired my armor in 28 seconds, without proper tools, using what he called tractor maintenance principles. Velshaw looked at Marcus. How long for the full list? Marcus scanned the maintenance log. Depends. You want permanent fixes or field expedient repairs? Define both. Permanent means replacing components, recalibrating systems, proper protocols. 3 weeks, maybe 4, with your current parts inventory. And field expedient? Marcus smiled. 72 hours, everything works. Not pretty, won't pass inspection, but functional until you can do it properly. Kresheval's mandibles clicked in disbelief. Impossible! Iowa farm equipment operates in mud, snow, extreme heat, and during critical harvest windows, when failure means losing the entire crop. Marcus pulled up the systems list. You learn to make things work with whatever's available, because the harvest doesn't wait for proper parts. Velshaw made the decision instantly. You have 72 hours. Full access to engineering. Kresheval will provide support. Commander, Kresheval protested, this is highly irregular. So is having 17 degraded systems. Velshaw's voice hardened. We deploy into the frontier zone in 4 days. I need this ship operational. If the human says he can do it in 3, he gets the chance. She looked at Marcus. Fail, and you're scrubbing plasma conduits for the rest of your assignment. Understood, ma'am. Hour 6, Marcus had bypassed the navigation lag using a technique he called percussive maintenance and strategic component reallocation. Kresheval watched in horror as the human literally hit a recalcitrant sensor array with a specialized tool. It started working perfectly. That's not... You can't just... Works on Earth tech all the time. Marcus moved to the next system. Sometimes components need percussive encouragement. Hour 24, 7 systems restored to full function. Marcus had jury-rigged solutions using spare parts from non-critical systems, reprogrammed targeting software with what he called ugly but effective code, and somehow convinced the life support recyclers to operate at 107% efficiency. How is it running above rated capacity? Kresheval demanded. Because rated capacity is what engineers guarantee will work under all conditions. Marcus adjusted a flow regulator. Actual capacity is usually higher. You just need to know the tolerances. And you learned this from farming? From keeping 40-year-old equipment running because new stuff was too expensive. Marcus grinned. Make it work, make it last, make it better. The Iowa way. Hour 71, all 17 systems operational. Marcus stood in engineering, covered in lubricant and coolant, looking exhausted but satisfied. Final system online. Weapons targeting is calibrated. I wouldn't fire full salvos without proper component replacement, but you've got 85% functionality. Everything else is good to go. Kresheval ran diagnostics. Everything checked out. Not elegantly, not by the book, but functionally. This is, he struggled for words, remarkable. This is farming. Marcus started cleaning his tools. You work with what you have, you make it count. You don't let perfect be the enemy of good enough. Commander Velshaw reviewed the engineering reports. 71 hours, 17 systems, 0 failures. She found Marcus in the crew quarters, finally resting. Your hour's up, she said. Marcus looked up wearily. Ma'am? I gave you 1 hour to prove your worth. You used 30 seconds to fix my armor and 71 hours to fix my ship. She extended her hand, the Velkathi gesture of respect. Welcome to the Eternal Vigil, Chief Engineer Chen.
Chief? But Kresheval
has been promoted to Systems Director. You'll work together. He knows the theory. You know the practice. Velshaw smiled, rare for her species. Turns out this ship needs both. Marcus shook her hand, too tired to fully process what had happened. Does this mean I don't have to scrub plasma conduits? You do. Every crew member rotates through maintenance duties. Velshaw's smile widened. But now you'll be teaching others your Iowa farming techniques. Yes, ma'am. 6 months later, the Eternal Vigil had the highest operational readiness in the fleet. Other ships requested transfers to learn from the human who fixes things with tractor logic. Marcus taught classes, shared techniques, explained the philosophy of good enough for now, perfect when possible. And every time a new crew member doubted his methods, Velshaw would tell them about the day she gave him 1 hour. And he used 30 seconds to prove that sometimes the best engineers aren't the ones with the most training. They're the ones who learned that when something breaks during harvest season, you don't wait for proper parts. You make it work, because the work doesn't wait.